Welcome back, everyone. Essential details of blockchain. While this video course does not specifically focus on these topics as a priority, it would be beneficial to touch upon them briefly to provide a well-rounded understanding of these technologies. Understanding these technologies will enable us to craft our tokenomics more efficiently. So what is a blockchain? If we have to answer this question through a computer science lens, then it's a digital immutable database, meaning once the data is attached to the block or blockchain, it is not changeable or modifiable. Also, the data is distributed among the nodes of a peer-to-peer connected network. All the data is available at all nodes at any given point in time. By making the data available all the time, whenever a disaster occurs at one node, the other nodes can be able to feed the data to requesting accounts. So meaning the data recovery is more secure in blockchain. So anyway, these are the points that we have to consider for blockchain. So how does the transaction occurs in blockchain? So a blockchain transaction happens through a process called cryptocurrency mining. This is the process of validating and adding transactions to blockchain network. It could be Bitcoin or Ethereum, and in return for miners, it'll be rewarded with a newly minted cryptocurrency token. It is a fundamental part of many decentralized cryptocurrencies, and this mining aspect is called proof of work consensus algorithm. And there are many types of consensus algorithm like proof of stake, proof of history, and so on. Why do we need these consensus algorithms? In a traditional financial systems, banks or centralized authorities validate transactions. However, in a decentralized cryptocurrency networks, miners perform this task. They use powerful computers and specialized hardware to solve the complex mathematical puzzles, which verifies the authenticity of transactions and add them to the blockchain. There are many methods of such consensus algorithms. Recently, Ethereum moved from proof of work to proof of stake. Like miners have to stake some amount of Ethereum to get the reward, newly minted Ethereums. Asset safekeeping. If you own a Bitcoin or Ethereum, I'm sure you would have heard the words wallets and create your paraphrase and remember it, write it on a piece of paper. All of these are nothing but your account information, your public key and private key information to say that your assets are in so and so account. So there are many types of wallets like software wallets, such as desktop wallet, mobile application wallet, web browser wallets such as MetaMask and True Wallet, Trust Wallet, Frontier Wallet, and so on, and hardware wallet such as Ledger, Trezor. There are many companies building hardware crypto storage which is compatible with your browser extensions such as MetaMask and so on. The easiest way is paper wallet, where you write carefully all the 256-bit information or a hash value public address in a piece of paper if you want to use that information to redeem your tokens again. So setting up wallet is very easy. You will have to remember a paraphrase to create account, a few combinations of English words, and then you will have private key and public key. Private key is for you to access your account, and public key is for you to share to other people so that they could send money to you. Drawbacks of banks over blockchain. While banks have long been the traditional pillars of financial system, there are several drawbacks associated with their centralized nature when compared to blockchain technology. I have enlisted cumulative pointers where you have to spend time understanding each points, exploring their inherent meanings. Meaning, centralized control. Banks operate under a centralized control model where a centralized authority such as bank itself or a regulator body has a significant control over financial transactions and the bank customers' data. This centralization can introduce a single point of failure and vulnerability to security breaches and other sort of system failures. Lack of transparency. Why the interest rates are raising on loans and mortgages. These are internal policies the banks will have, and they execute them whenever they want. That lack of transparency is harmful for interest paying customer. Time consuming processes. If you have to transfer money from USA to South Africa, it takes a lot of time. It's a time consuming cross border money transactions. High fees and hidden charges. Banks will have high fees and hidden charges, and you will be surprised. The limited accessibility. If a person lives in a remote village and he won't be able to access his banks on a daily basis, he have to go to suburban or towns to access his bank account. So the lack of financial inclusion, trust dependency, and middleman delays. I would highly recommend all these pointers, or there are many other reasons why banks are not there are many drawbacks on banks, and I would highly recommend you all to make your own time and cumulative and comprehensive research around it. And there are many reasons why blockchain is way better than banks. It's trustworthy digital transactions through consensus algorithms, protection against fraudulence. It's until people have your public keys and private keys, it is impossible to brute force hack your accounts. Simplified record keeping, efficient and faster transactions, empowering individuals, reducing costs, new business opportunities, fundraising, financial inclusivity, secure digital identity, resilient, transparent supply chains. And there are many reasons why blockchain is very popular and very required technology for the future. Blockchain decentralization and regulatory compliance framework. Earlier, the blockchain was unregulated technology, but recently governments have recognized that giving it a regulatory framework would sufficiently make blockchain a prominent technology. All the governments across the planet are working to regulating so that there won't be any illicit transactions in the blockchain.